Alright, there we go. I saw somewhere. I don't even know if it's in like this version of spoilers. I don't even know if it's in like this hallway specifically. But there's a spot where there's like an Easter egg somewhere. But it's like you gotta look in the window and look for like a difference. Look for like a different pane in the window. I forget, like you have to check the window. Or is it just like you just check the wall next to the window? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, there's a spot we can climb. There's a safe point as well. Consensual bearded wow say. Okay, here we go. Whee! Oh. Oh, it's a lot of you. You hear whispering. Oh, is this where like a treasure chest is or something? Hey, I don't like the look of this. He's just weird. He's just weird. So like, it looks like a lot of like the ancestor stuff. You know? Oh, there's a thing over there. Hi. Should be up there, up north. Okay. If you say so, up north somewhere. Oh, it opened up. Bong. Oh, there's the middle. There's the second one. Oh yeah, it's just a bunch of random guys. They're all a bunch of stones. Bunch of stonies. That's not creepy at all. I'm not fearing for my life. I'm not getting weeping angel vibes from these at all. Okay, I thought its expression is frozen in worship. Ooh. Okay. If you say so. Okay. Can I go see this guy again? He's gone. Dun dun dun. Okay, I think we can leave now. Okay, well that was nice. That was interesting. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Okay. It's a wall. It looks solid. Hug the wall. You hug the wall. Chris? Chris? Okay, well I hugged the wall. Appears to be a light switch. Huh? There's a small red cup waving at you from atop the switch. This must be what they meant by Switch exclusive content. Ah, yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh. This is Switch exclusive content. That's so stupid. Ah! Haha, you didn't catch me. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if this is the place to be yet for this. Maybe it was in the... like, somewhere in the library that we just missed. We have 2 of them, though. That's good. So let's just go this way again. Let's just, like, re-explore everything. Oh, here we are. Okay, I'm an idiot. Never mind. Okay, so this is where the last one is. We just gotta keep going through here. And then we gotta go to the bells again. Come on. It's a wall made of bells. Climb it? Yes. Climb the wall of bells. Dong, 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 dong. And then... oh, okay. Oh, the water's getting deeper. Dong! Taco Bell! Oh, this is another one of those where you gotta like run away from stuff, isn't it? I don't like these. Dong! Boop. There's the last bit. Hey, we finally got the end of the stupid room. Huh? Something's coming. Run! Okay, if you say so. I'm running, but I don't know what from. The music sounds intense, so maybe I should actually take into account that the intense music is the reason why I should run, and maybe the red light's coming after me. It's a good thing I semi-memorized the room, even though after this corner I'm not sure where to go anymore. Okay, there we go. We're good. Back on side. Hey, wait a gosh darn minute! Where are we running from? There was that thing, you know? You know, I was just about to have some tea. Feel free to join me if you'd like. Sure. Chris is just like, I don't get it. Fancy a drink? Yes. Sure, why the hell not? We already had tea. Yeah, early the chapter. Get it right, old man. So, you three have had a mighty journey so far, have you? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Well now, how about telling me about your adventures? Hey, Rouse, would it be okay to tell him that? I don't see why not. Sure, alright then, listen up. Susie animatedly explained all of your adventures so far. And now we're here. Pretty awesome, huh? Yes! What an excellent tale! I especially like the part where you acted out the battles, using the silverware and sugar cubes. Hey, how else is he gonna know how cool we were? Well, thanks for the tea, old man. We gotta go get back to our hero stuff. Will you come by the study later? Yeah, sure. Not like we got a choice. Ain't no better story than one told with sparkling eyes. She ain't got no fear, that one. Doubt, irony, that's what poisons your story. That and too much predictability. So, young man, what do you think happens next? Huh? I guess we'll just have to see. Drink up. It's still hot now. Thank you. I noticed you haven't touched your tea yet. Close your eyes. Smack! Dunk! Sounds like someone put another sugar cube into your tea. Drink it. You sip the tea. It's very sweet. You drank it slowly, feeling a warmth spread across your body, until only a thin, sickly syrup was left cold at the bottom. That's the nice thing about tea. You can always count on it. Right, young man? Yes, that's right. Chris, whenever you want, I can make you tea as well with lots of sugar. No, even if you don't especially ask for it. And he's gone. Huh? When did the old man leave? Anyway, let's go, Chris. Alrighty. Well, that's all 3 parts. Now we can go to the Golden Organ. That's the wrong way. Hold on. Let me run back. Okay. Save. Oops. Doink. Okay. Golden Organ is this way, I believe. It is. So now if we play this. Did you just hear something? It sounded a bit like a fireplace opening up. That's very specific. Dude, too specific. But yeah. That's what I said. Oh, there we go. Okay, and now you want to go back into the study. Make sure to save here. And I mean that. Make sure to save here. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna refresh the recording real quick. BRB.
One debt to society later.
Alright, there we go. Damn. So this is the magic axe, huh? You got the... Wait a tick, you gotta pay for that! Hey, the heck are you talking about? This is still the inside of my study, ain't it? Nothing else was free, so why'd you think we'd start here? Good one, I'm taking the axe now. Don't think I'm serious. Check the price tag. Huh? Price? What? It says it cost, $999,999,999. Didn't realize it was still on discount. But I know you worked real hard to get here, so how about a trade? If you and you alone can best my challenge, I give it to you for free. Knew you'd say that. What do you want? How about a haircut? A haircut? All right, sure. Which hair you want me to cut? Oh, any of them. They're all too long, see? Just get one and I'll give it to you. All right, I'll start with your beard. Huh? Stay still. I get it. You think I'm gonna go easy on you, huh? What the? Ah, so you want to get serious, do you? Then tell me first, can you hear it? Can you hear its song singing from the deep? That is the ringing of the hammer of justice. The bell of justice rings. Attack to show what you've got. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this music. I'm not even gonna read dialogue. I'm gonna let you listen. All right, this is the Hammer of Justice. I wanted y'all to hear that slow part first because that's my favorite part of the entire track. This is the Hammer of Justice. He does attack similar to Undyne. Whenever you are green, you cannot run away. So you have to block every single arrow in order to progress the fight. There are different ways to, even though you are fighting the Hammer of Justice, you are still giving him mercy. That is the weird part about this battle. You cannot hit the Hammer of Justice, or Gerson. You cannot hit the Hammer of Justice at all. It will give him mercy. You can also do a Rude Buster to gain more, mercy, I believe. And if you try and use an item, we'll use our lowest heal. We'll use this one. If you try and use an item, Susie used a TV dinner, but it was stolen. Whoa there! I ain't using items, so fair's fair, ain't it? Did you ever hear that old tale? Yes, the old tale based upon the prophecy. Lord of the Hammer. I think I heard about it. What happens? So yeah, this fight is similar to Undyne. You have to block. It gives you a couple of chances with slow. Your items were completely taken. You cannot use items in this battle. It gives you a couple of chances to take it slow and learn the controls, learn how it feels, and then they'll hit you with all the fast ones. So your only heal is your magic, which also does mercy. I believe it actually gives more mercy than straight up attacking. Simply because this was the whole thing with the whole plot of Susie trying to learn how to heal. Chapter 1, The March of the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon. Yes, you can use the D-pad to block if you need to, but then it'll switch to 8 directions, which is different from Undyne. The opponent seems very impressed with Susie's magic. Chapter 2, The City of the Shining. The heroes do battle in chariots to save the queen. And then we can move. That hammer broke the spell, broke the green spell. Look out the window, by the way. That hammer broke the green spell, so now we have a red heart, which means we can move until he turns us green again. Chapter 3, The Isles of Northern Light. The heroes travel among the islands and catch a glimpse of a lost land. Okay, what is this, Mario Bros? He's using the green shell attack. Let's heal. Does he cast OK Heal? Chapter 4, The Trials of the Holy Hammer. A great smith gives the heroes a terrible weapon. Oh, we're diagonal now. Whoop. Okay. The air crackles with green freedom. Chapter 5, The Field of Pink and Gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. Of pink and gold. I believe he gave us a hint to chapter 5. So we might be going to the flower shop in chapter 5. Okay. I didn't connect it until just now, but yeah, I think that might happen. What happens next? Who knows? There was only one more chapter after that. It all stopped. Okay, never mind. Okay, now we got shells. It's telling you that they bounce. So remember that. Okay, we're gonna do an OK heal again. Another bit of mercy. That next book, it never did get written. The story became so grand, so overwhelming, and some say it swallowed up the author himself. How cool is this? It's so intuitive. Like, I don't want to say intuitive, but it's like, it's so cool that it's like, even in that attack itself, it forced you to keep track of everything on the screen. It's slowly teaching you more and more advanced techniques on how to make this battle more grand, I guess. I don't know how to say it in words. English is hard. And then the one with the shell and the arrows, it's like, you gotta start with up, go clockwise, or go counterclockwise to defend against the arrows. You end up at the top anyway, so you gotta dodge the shell again. It's so cool, I love it so much. And then the music's so good, I just love him. The one who could write the next, the youth, the pen was lying there for them to pick it up, to make the next page. They never did. So yeah, here. Oh, it broke. Okay. Now we gotta dodge, now we gotta dodge, now we gotta dodge. Whoa. Oh, you tricked me there, bud. You tricked me there. 84%. Okay. At least in every single turn, attack. But you, my dear, I see a story lit up in your eyes. Burning bright, burning black, burning up everything. Even if you think... Ow. He does give you time to get to the next spot. Okay. Even if you think you might do poorly on the next one, it's good to at least get that last little bit of mercy, just in case that's the last little bit you need. We're gonna do an okay heal. The bell's ringing now. Seems we've reached the final rounds. So, how do you think it all ends? No. How do you want it to end? Oh, he's doing the hammer bro attack again. Ow, I'm getting beat up in this one. Oh, he only did 5 damage for each one. It's one shell of a battle. An ending, huh? If I could choose, I guess. I wouldn't have an ending. It's just better if stuff just goes on forever, right? Don't say that. Oh gosh. Oh, that one was fast. The opponent is finally slowing down or speeding up. Oh jeez. Well, ain't that something? At this late hour with the bells ringing out their justice, you choose eternity. Oh jeez. No! I lost! Damn, I couldn't keep up. Well, you gave it your best shot. Here. Huh? I saw the fire in your eyes. That's proof enough for me. Take it. And this crystal, too. Nah, keep it. You don't want it? Of course I do, but you're gonna need something to give me after our rematch. You got guts, kid. I like that. So you can't exactly lose the battle, but you can rematch it. What? Ready to fight again? What do you say, Chris? Go, Susie! Go, Susie! Sorry, not enough time. Sorry, we'll kick your ass later, old man. I don't think you don't get the axe, do you? No. Okay, you don't get the axe or the thing. Susie, that's Susie's way of being like, hey, you need to actually beat this thing in order to get the items. So, we're gonna do it again. Ready to fight again? Go, Susie. Get ready, because I'm not gonna hold back anything. The bell of justice rings. Attack to show what you've got. As long as you're green, you can't run away. Unless you face danger head on, these bullets will do you in. Alright, I'm gonna try and get back to where we were. I'm pretty sure we were on the last bit of attack. But I might do a montage like I did in Undertale and just let the music play. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright, we're just about back to where we were. You choose eternity. Yes, I do. Oh! Okay, we can heal. Miss, hold on dearly to that thought, for the tides of fate are drawing close. and soon an ocean of ink shall wash across the pages. Oh, we're green again. It's one shell of a battle. But there is one thing that can override the dark. A white pen, known as hope. Miss, I believe this is what you hold. Me? Nah, Chris has the pen. My weapon's like a hairbrush or something. Is that so? Is that so? Yep, now shut up and give me that axe. Oh, we got big shells now. Oh, geez. I missed all of those. Okay, now we got the classic go around in the circle bit. Yep, that was the end of the battle. Okay. All right. I figured it out. You want to see what I got then, huh? Take this. Hi, you missed. How's that, old man? That was the most fun I ever had. See how I used my healing just now. Guess this is mine now, huh? Justice Axe was added to your weapons. And take this too. For some reason, I found this weird piece of glass in my desk. Felt like someone really wanted me to use this thing. But it didn't interest me, so you can take it. Shadow Crystal was added to your key items. Knew it was worth having a rematch. Perseverance. Each time you got a little better. That's all I wanted to see. Can't think I'm gonna be the toughest thing you'll face. But next time you'll be ready. Don't give up and give 'em hell. Don't have to tell me that, old man. If you're playing along, if you move past a certain point when getting the clam claws, you cannot do this battle. The reason why I said it afterwards is because I wanted to, if you guys are playing along, I wanted you to kind of figure it out for yourself because it's such a good thing to go for, you know. Gerson, or the Hammer of Justice, was our secret boss for Chapter 4. It has no special powers. However, in order to attain this item, you became much stronger. Watch this, old man. Well, I'll be seeing you around now. Yeah, I guess we will. Why do you help me so much? You didn't have to. You remind me a bit of someone I used to know. Who? Just a character from that old story. Lord of the Hammer, huh? Hell if I'm reading that. Though, wait a sec. Isn't that what Dragon Blazers were based on? Yep. And so they changed parts of the story. Of course, the biggest fans got mad, but isn't it interesting? The book was already just an interpretation of something else. Stories can be retold. They can be changed. That's what I believe. Huh. The words on the wall called you a hero. Whatever you end up being, I'm sure it'll be tremendous. Anyway, which Dragon Blazers character am I? Yeah, right. You are the dragon. That's what I was hoping. I absolutely love the interaction between Gerson and Susie in this chapter. It is, every single time they had an interaction, it made me smile. And like I was saying in chapter 3, whenever I was playing this on my own time, I was doing voices to myself. I was doing the Gerson voice from Undertale. That crystal's got some kind of strange power. Give me the skeevies so I didn't use it. I was doing the voices. I was doing the Gerson voice. I was acting it out. I loved it. I loved every second of it. And I love the fact that they put in somewhat of a guiding character for Susie, because up until this point, she was just kind of like, screw everything, you know? But Gerson came along and he kind of gave her a little bit of hope that she may be the one to turn things around. So, I don't know. It's a part of the chapters that I've grown to love so much. And playing my first time, I found the secret boss on my own. I had gotten no spoilers whatsoever, except for the chapter 3 boss, because I had no idea how to do that. For chapter 3 boss, I got spoilers. For chapter 4, I did not. So to get here on my own, like, I'm glad that they gave you the little bit up there about like the magic axe. There's a thing to go for that you think might be powerful. Of course, you got to do it in this version of the world because the game has locked you out of things before. So you start going around, once you get the clam claws, you notice like all this stuff that you can climb, so it makes you think of them. So it makes you go back and it makes you explore, and eventually you get there. And it all culminates in this ending bit with Gerson and Susie having their battle to give Susie a little bit of insight. And it's fantastic. I love it. I love the music. I love the way that they went about it. I love the fact that the fight was unique. It wasn't just like a fight to the death or anything like that. Like, you had to defend yourself the entire time. Actually, what I really liked about it was attacking was the right thing to do. Even if you are on a passive, like a recruitment kind of playthrough, attacking in this battle was okay because it gave you mercy. It gave you a little bit extra to get to the next part. I loved it. I love it whenever games turn the tables, you know? I love it so much. But anyways, let's move on. Friends, thanks to your bravery, I faced my horrors and escaped Dark Zone. Now I clean house for old man. Kind old man, give me a drink called tea. I never forget, friends. How can I help? Cute. What? I don't know that. He blesses. He's sleeping a little faster. Yes, you are great. Let's buy some Scar Elixirs. We're already back to 3,000. We're just gonna buy a whole bunch of these because we're gonna need them later. Alrighty. We need to go to the East Bell Tower to open this door. So we're done with all that now. We're done with all that. The way forward was where the little cup soldiers were, the Cuptons. So now we can head all the way up here and go to the door. Oh boy, a climbing challenge. I love me a nice little climbing challenge. Oops. Oh, I got coins. Nice. I think this is kind of teaching you that you can use your speed to your advantage. Oh my goodness. I love that battle so much. It left me with such an impactful it left such an impact on me, you know? Sizing up the biggest jump, that's the secret to going fastest. But I keep bumping. I must not bump for my lady. Oh, okay. Nope, already messed up.